Hey everybody, welcome to a completely self-serving and mostly useless video that's just here to prove a point. It's a comparison of the 900 Global Zen to the original Run Storm Phaze. Storm, Turbo, Bowler's Mart, CoolWick, Storm Rotor Grip bowling balls for sale, and Royal Crest lanes in Lawrence make my videos possible. Follow my links at the end of the video or in the description to Bowler's Mart for your bowling needs, and don't forget my code Rosdahl10 for 10% off any order at CoolWick. SRGBBFS on Facebook is also the premier destination for all things SPI, specializing in used, rare, and overseas equipment. In 2015, we got the Phaze, a really polarizing pearl ball that didn't fit the mold of what everyone expected from a pearl or what they thought a pearl was or should be, and it was widely disliked and panned as a flop after a lot of promotion and fanfare. The reaction to the Phaze nearly derailed the Phaze 2, which was not popular early in its life due to the Phaze 1's reception, and was nearly discontinued before it started to gain traction quite literally in tournament bags. Late last year we got the Zen, a quite strong, rolly, and smooth ball that felt oddly familiar, and which single-handedly backed up production for months due to the insane popularity. It's easy to see why. It's not a case of hype or marketing or promotion that's driving it, it's use from the bowlers, it's success with the ball. Being a 900 Global release before the official merger with Storm and Roto at the beginning of the year, all it had to really work with was a sharp look and a cool name that got it into enough hands to get the ball rolling like my puns so far. Despite Utah cranking them out literally as fast as possible, it was impossible for several months early in 2021 to keep up with demand, despite some areas still being shut down for bowling due to COVID. It's been so popular and so successful that it's not even hip or trendy to bash it or try to downplay or hate it. It's like hating on the Venom Shock, it just makes you sound like an idiot or a hipster. Enter the Phaze. When it released, it was probably overhyped if we're being honest. It was a shiny pearl that wasn't the typical pearl at the time. Even just 6 short years ago, pearls were virtually all medium strength covers and really flippy. Other times they'd tried stronger pearls, just rarely worked out because the virtual gravity nano pearl wasn't that popular or successful. Stronger / smoother pearls all got mediocre or just bad reception because they weren't boomerangs. This is the original AX16 cover, not R2S Pearl from the later batches / overseas release, and it got its name because this new cover formula phased pretty heavily. That's what they'd call it when the colors get white or you'd see those white streaks or swirls on the ball. And what really pisses me off is that it didn't get hated because it's a bad ball, just like the Pro Motion. It was disliked because it's not what people were expecting, which is fair to a certain degree. What's really wild though is that we virtually had the Zen 6 years ago. It was very unpopular. Now they basically released the same ball with new colors and a new name, and after a year, just finally being able to keep up with demand. This core is obviously a winner. The Phaze 2 just turned 5 after nearly being discontinued the same year it was released, and I wish I could say I wasn't surprised this one wasn't popular. The bottom line is to pay more attention. Learn more about ball reaction and ball tech. It's not just pearl versus solid versus hybrid and symmetric versus asim. It's a whole lot more involved and a whole lot deeper than that. Having been a big fan of the Phaze and now the Pro Motion that got axed because of sheer ignorance, it bothers me on several levels because then we end up missing out on getting looks and reactions like this because they aren't popular. If something isn't popular, they aren't going to make it. Yeah, they build reactions, but it's still a business, and if people don't like certain reactions, it's halfway between a business decision and a practical one. If a reaction isn't that popular, it stands to reason that's because it's not good. However, we've gotten a lot of good reactions that we've ended up losing because people just don't give anything a chance anymore. I highly doubt we'll ever see the spec cover again. The Crux Prime was amazing and the Pro Motion was even better, something that people are now finally realizing, but very few took the time to understand the cover and use it properly. We just lost another one like this in the Insight that was an incredible ball but was just overlooked because it wasn't attractive. It's very worthwhile and will teach you an incredible amount if you take the time to work with and understand the balls you buy, even if you don't really match up with them or don't think you'll match up with them. Rant off, thanks for watching, and may the strikes be with you.